like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
In the spot, we never on time, love. When we into, they be looking at us. Grab a drink and hit the dance floor up. Got the girls even looking at your butt, yeah. Dancing till we get so sticky, it's not icky, but I wanna dance floor. You say that it's a turn on. Hand up on your hips, take a dip, take a sip, pop on drip. It's a stallion I can learn on.
You know you wanna go to Vegas, baby. Can you twist one up for me? You know you wanna go to Vegas, baby. Get it lifted on the way.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and get it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me hit it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Dancing on the Vegas life.
I'm so wavy, you can call me Tsunami. Chewy's on my bottom and these baddies on my line. I'm trying to chase it steady, baby, I ain't wasting time. Blue cheese crumble in my pocket and on my mind. Them blue face zombies, I be counting all the time. 10 toes too, when I'm prowling by my grind. Naked except the ring, yet the boy still shine. Don't need your approval, you can't take away my stripes. Hit the table for a 7, but I leave it with a 10. I'm not your regular baby, you know what it is. And if you don't, you better educate yourself by the king. I'm trying to have it you down, love, come rise with me.
Tonight, it's on. Let the music take control. Mind, body, soul. You break it down, baby. Dance to the rhythm, let your body go. Yeah.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and get it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me hit it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Dancing on the Vegas lights. You know you wanna go to Vegas. Can you twist one up?
twist one
You know you wanna go to Vegas, baby. Get it lifted on the way.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and get it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me hit it. Living life like a movie.
What up? What's popping with you guys? YouTube world.
Yes, sir, boy.
What's populating in Africa, Egypt, Australia, Zimbabwe? I keep saying Africa places. Brazil. I'm like, that's a sign to go to Africa. That's a sign to go to Africa. Okay.
Get out there, Sierra Leone. What's up?
What's popping with you guys? We thank you guys for tuning in once again to the Vault. We are up in this thing today. Another day above the dirt. I say so. We're definitely winning. I'm here. It's your boy Blic. I got my boy Freshmyne Gouda. And don't forget about the wonderful Bewtiful. Always on time. Ain't never there when you call, but she's always on time. Bless the Lord. Let me get hers up. Let me get your mic all the way. We didn't get to test your mic. Can I hear you, please?
They gonna play.
Yes,
huh?
you can hear me.
Oh, there it is.
I hear. There she go.
We hear you now. I didn't get to test her mic properly, but it's okay. We're working on us. We're working on us. But we're definitely here. You already know when our powers combine, we create the Royal Flush crew. And we're here definitely to chill with you, relax with you guys, give you guys some perspectives. If you guys don't know, our underlining is the company Hitmaker Society. We all are artists with the company. And what we do is music videos. We do graphics, games, videos. We do music. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of things. But we definitely want you guys to keep staying tuned with us, because what we do is do these shows, talk to you guys, go on with you guys live, and then we use some of your guys' work and actually promote it to the world. So that's what we're here to do. We're here today to be able to chill. We got a couple of topics. We got some topics. I know that music is probably bumping loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'll be watching the shows sometimes later. Yeah, I'll be watching the shows later sometimes. I'll be like, "Ooh, the music was like way too loud." I'm in a club right now.
You know.
How you feeling, Gouda? What's good with you, man?
Feeling gravy, man. Just been constantly working on myself, chiseling this marble, trying to get it right, man.
Ooh, getting it right. That sounds like a winning plan if you ask me.
Man, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So you telling me you got the chisel and the rock and you in there just...
Man, I'm out there getting it. So, chink, chink, chink,
getting it
chink,
in.
chink, chink,
I see. Look, I see him too. I'm like...
That nigga over there.
What?
That nigga over there just Muay his martial arts and shit.
Yeah, yes,
trying to get in my zone. Mind right, body right. You feel
You
me?
ain't lying.
Them pockets gonna get right if they ain't already.
Yeah, they got no choice.
You hear me?
Man.
Ooh,
But
I'm about to spill that bean.
That's what's up. Shout out to some of our new viewers we got up in here. Definitely. Shout out. If I got it right, we definitely got some family people that's going to be tuning in for us today. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys coming in and all the assistance in the future.
Let me give a shout out to the UOE, man. Out there doing their thing, tending to the business. You did?
Tending to all of the business. What about yourself, Beautiful? Besides coming in late or not on time, what about yourself? How you been? She was like, I was on time. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm in my seat.
They say you can't rush greatness, man.
Thank you. First of all, I'm always on time. God don't make no mistakes. Okay?
Oh, okay. God don't make no mistakes. Okay. Okay, God, I need you to step your game up and not make no more mistakes.
Please, if you hear this conversation we're having right now.
Woo, don't get me started. Y'all already know how I am.
Remember that.
Okay, but we do appreciate that you did show up in the seat. That's always a blessing.
Remember what we say? It's a godly second. So I wasn't.
Don't you dare. You
Amen.
cannot take my stuff. I always say that when I'm late. I'm like, it's a godly second. I was like, I told you a second, but it was a godly second. A godly second could be like an hour. You know what I mean? So you got to know.
So I was on time. I had 3 godly minutes. Guess what?
3 glorious minutes. I heard that. Wow. But we are grateful that you're here and that you are on time. Like I said, because without you, the Royal Flush crew, you the Royal Flush crew with us, man. Come on now. Come on now.
I know there's no y'all without me, and there's no.
I know what I would have did. Look, I know what I would have did. If you would have not been here, we would have had like a cartoon puppet standing in your place, and I would have did reruns of stuff you say all the time, and I just pushed it on the button. like, oh my goodness, or the laugh. I'll have that on the button. I'm telling you.
You know what? That's actually a good idea.
Then she like, I'm gonna come at 8:30. She goes, I'm coming in at 8:30. Then that's not good. Oh, what is going on in Africa?
Great. I man, people would probably watch this shit all the time just for the puppets. Who's missing today?
Who missing today? Fresh ain't here. It's just a puppet over here. Like, what's going on, man? What is going on? Also, to let you guys know, in the YouTube world, we also stream live on Bigo Live. You guys want to hit us up on that? That's HMS Network on there, or you just type in Hitmaker Society for the ID on there. You'll be able to tune with us as well. That's throughout the week. Throughout the week, we be on there just chilling, talking. You can see our personalities a little more.
See me smacking down this 2K or something.
Oh, snap. He talking about that. He got an ass whooping waiting for him, like, as soon as we done.
You see why he got it waiting, huh?
See, I'm telling you. And Bigo get to witness it. Y'all get to witness it live. I'm telling y'all. But anyways, I appreciate you guys, man. So today's topic, we're gonna today's topic is gonna be one of the deep topics. It's gonna be one of the topics that's talking about spirituality. Talking about when it comes to success, does success and spirituality, or being spiritual, go together hand in hand?
Hell yeah.
Oh, look, she already saying your answer. Look, we gotta milk it a little bit. You can't tell your answer like. You was the one that splurted the answer out in class, huh? Like 1 + 1 is. She like 2. Like, beautiful. I'm teaching.
No,
Everybody else don't know.
I was in the back. Okay.
She's like, I'm ready. Nah, I'm just playing. But yes, we're talking about success and spirituality, and then we have a couple of different questions as well. Because some people, I'm no judgment, but what you see with your own eyes, you kind of see. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes a person, what you see before you, that person can be having a whole type of interaction, you know what I mean? And then they could be worshiping or doing what they feel is spiritual in their own way, because there's different levels to it when it comes to spirit. If you guys don't know at home, there's different levels of when it comes to spirit. So, what we're here to find out today, at least lightly talk about and see where it goes, is how hand in hand do they go? You know, success and spirituality. Can I have success and not be spiritual, or can I be spiritual and that's not really true success, or not have success, or what people think is success?
That's a belief.
It all depends
That's a
on
belief
what
too.
you determine success is, really.
Ooh, so let's jump in that a little bit already. You guys already from the Bigo world, if you guys put your comments in there, I'll definitely be answering you, and on the YouTube as well. If you guys put your comments in there, we'll definitely be answering. So let's jump into that now. So what you were saying, Gouda, so what do you feel? So you feel it's absolutely important to have some type of spiritual connection when it comes to having a successful, creativity?
I believe so, because it all starts with being in tune with yourself. So to be in tune with yourself, you got to be spiritually in tune with yourself. Like this human body is just one level of it. You know what I'm saying? To be in tune with yourself, you can't just be cool with the wheels. You know what I'm saying? The whole car got to be right. You know what I'm saying? So that deals with the spirit. The spirit is the person driving this vehicle. So if you not cool with that person driving the vehicle, ain't no telling where your destination finna be. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get in tune with that.
Give it to me, baby.
When you do get in tune with that, that's when you start to target what success is to you. You know, some people label success as gaining money, gaining objects, but you got to understand all these things are really just demonstrations of your level of success. You know what I'm saying? It's just memorabilia of saying, hey, I've arrived here. It's a stamp saying I did this. But then again, you got to understand, to somebody else, those stamps may mean nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
The success of the caveman, he wasn't worried about getting the whip or getting none of that. He was worried about feeding his team and surviving. You know what I'm saying? So those different things, you got to understand what success is to yourself.
Yeah, that's super. Your success, I feel it as well. Like I feel like we're all gonna kind of favor this a little bit, but the only reason that we spark, these different conversations is to, because in the back of our mind we might forget. You know what I mean? We're making sure that we're taking care of the recording time, paying the money for all the stuff to be able to get there. But at the end of the day, are we forgetting what's operating the vehicle?
Man.
What's sitting inside the seat that's pushing you, and it's only using these things that we love to do. It's only using these things that we feel that we are. Like, I feel like I'm a rapper. I feel like I'm a make beats. It's using that for a reason in order to teach us who we truly are, and that's just the backdrop. That's just the back entrance. It knows that even for like a person I know, like, you know, when you say dancers, or when you say person that is a teacher, or a person that is a doctor, you think that that's what you're here to do, but you're only being led to do that to learn certain type of information in a way that you would want to learn it.
I was saying, even in those different jobs that you gain, you learn different tools that will carry you through life. If you go back to the freaking what was it, Karate Kid and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was certain tactics that he was learning that just seemed dumb as fuck to him. You know what I'm saying? Like point blank, he's like, dude, why am I doing this shit? But when he got to in a situation where he didn't even know he was finna use all these tools together like that, but his past experiences just came to him, and he did what he needed to do to get out that situation. That's what life is like. You know what I'm saying? You may go work a desk job here to only learn how to deal with people. It may not have nothing to do with gaining those qualities with that desk job. It may just be interacting with people. I need you to get familiar with interacting with people. Okay, you learn the quality there. You go to the next situation. You may need to learn math. So now you're dealing with money. I need you to not mess up. You know what I'm saying? When we're dealing with our own money at times, you know, you give yourself a little cushion. Oh, I fucked up the money today. I ain't. But when you dealing with your business's money, you can't fuck up. You lose your job. You know what I'm saying? So it puts a little more understanding to you of why this is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you're doing it for yourself, it's like, oh, I could do that tomorrow, I could do it later. When you're doing it life or death, there is no chance to fuck up. When you fuck up, you learn not to do that again, or how to do something better. You know what I'm saying? You're
lucky if you're able to have that opportunity to not, you know, mess up again. What do you think, Beautiful? I was gonna say, we had a couple people in the comments. What do you? I wanted you to answer this question real quick. We have from it's Letty Let 2.0. Yeah. What do you see? So it says.
How do I get in tune with myself if I haven't already?
Yeah. How would you answer that one for someone that's asking that?
Honestly, I wouldn't necessarily know, because I feel everyone has different things and different routes that they have to go. So what may work for me to get in tune with myself might not work for you. I honestly think you have to just take a moment for yourself and figure out your pros and your cons in your head and your ideas. And figure out what steps you feel you might need. Some people need to just isolate themselves. I had to go through a period where I had to isolate myself from everybody to find myself, because I was too focused on everything around me. I couldn't focus on me, so I let myself go. And being in a situation like my previous relationship took me to a place where I had to rethink everything. Spiritually, mentally, I fell into a depression. Like, it was terrible. And I completely went into a whole nother mindset, thought process. I hated life and everything that I went through. I wasn't myself at all. And I had to get away from that situation to bring myself back to my reality of me. I had to kind of learn me again. I had to learn what I liked, what I didn't like, the things that made me happy, even the small things that made me happy. And I had to just make a choice at the end of the day, and what it was going to be, myself or the people around me. So now I get to a point with myself where I don't live for everybody. I live for myself. All my decisions are for me, and they have to benefit me. And at the end of the day, if they don't, I have to let you go. Because I know the toxicness that people can bring into my life, and their energies and their spirituality, their choices to manipulate me and make me think, oh, maybe that's cool, when it's not. You're right. So
I hear you.
I feel like you gotta do what you feel is best for you and what's gonna benefit you, not what I feel or the next person feels, because what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander.
You're right. I feel like it comes to, at the end of the day, a chiseling fork. You know what I mean? An actual chiseling fork. So, you know, it definitely, you have to chiseling fork, or a chiseling stone, I would say, when it comes to identifying who you are. You're the artist. So at the end of the day, I have the paintbrush in my hand, and I'm actually taking it and showing the world what I feel is, what my stroke is. And I feel like spirituality has everything to do with that, because it's deeper than the religious aspect that we try to put on it all the time. When you say spiritual, first thing is like church. You saying Muslim,
religion?
You think Christians. You thinking all this. You're thinking
two different things.
Yeah, it's way different. We're talking about the thing that actually fuels you to even want to even know that religion, or to that thing that fuels you to even want you to know, or to go in that direction. So, yeah, it's no way to shake it. It's one of those things that is hand in hand. It's like the umbilical cord and the baby, inside. It needs to go hand in hand. And once the mom eats something or drinks something, then it affects the baby. So it's one of those things that I feel that, like I said, you have to have. It is an important piece. And you
got to be careful with who you surround yourself with, though, because that transfer of energies is serious. Like,
just like you said, you eat it
lightly with a grain of salt, and you could be around the wrong motherfucker with the wrong spirit.
Yeah.
And guide you to a whole nother path than where you should have been going in the first place.
Yeah.
And sometimes that path is destructive.
Yeah, you're right.
And you ain't ready for that path yet. Sometimes you gotta hold on. You might see something, you want to go down that street, but you ain't got all the tools required to travel down that street. So you need to hold on a little bit, learn a couple more tools, learn a couple more moves, you know what I'm saying? And then go on and check that street out, you know what I'm saying? But even then, understand, this street it may not be what it look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to prepare yourself. Yeah, you got to prepare yourself, because it's like go ahead. What was you saying? My bad.
No, I was gonna say, just like Gouda said, sometimes that street just ain't meant for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like,
now you can go.
My bad. I was trying to see why in the first place that the thing moved. I'm like, it's always one thing in the show. I'll tell you, it's all good. We back. But yeah, so we're having when the deep conversations happen, you start getting in them ethers, man. It gets crazy. What's up, Eugene and Diva? What's good with you guys? We on YouTube Network, so tune in. So yeah, we got to play some music real quick. We're gonna get ready to go to a quick little intermission break. Play a little bit of music. This particular song, I don't even remember the name, Gouda. I know it's one of ours. So I'll definitely, before we go into this next question, I want to hit this song up real quick, let you guys hear this, and then we can just take it from there. All right. Once again, you guys are tuned into the Volt HMS Network on the YouTube. We'll holla at y'all a little bit later. All right. Holla.
You so new though, don't tell your truth though. But I'm in the booth though, beat with my suit though. Yeah, back in the day, I like to write that shit. Yeah. Technology, I wanna film that shit. Chillin' in my Benzo with my Lorenzo with a new in scroll. You can ask my kinfo, she can probably dip it low, really slow. Look at little mama, no hands, she conscious but she came to dance. If she gon' want that advance, she gon' have to show me more than that ass. Listen in the club and you know they watching. They tipping, and oh, they not stopping. You poppin', you drop it, you drop it. You pick it, you shop it, you upgrade your closet.
Walk around town with an ass like that. Walk around town, pump tags like that. Walk around town with the bling like that. With the bling like that, with the ice like that. Walk around town with an ass like that. Walk around town, pump tags like that. Walk around town with the bling like that. With the bling like that, with the ice like that.
Walk like that, cause I talk like that. Built like who, you ain't boss like that. Send me in the gamo if we gotta spark back. Rather put her hips on my waist than a strap. I slap a booty, watch a booty slap back. Bounce it up, now let me see you throw it back. Cock rock it, baby, like you about to bust back. Chalk 'em out when I hit the flow. Smooth criminal, no Billie Jean, like Mike Jack with a gangster lean. No James Brown, but I'm a bad man. Gon' tambourine and put it in my hand. No Costco, I'm tryna sample that. No layaway, I need it right now. Front and center, tryna wipe out, tryna surf a wave until it's lights out.
There's suits in the club and you know they watching. They tipping, and oh, they not stopping. You pop it, you drop it, you drop it, you drop it. You pick it, you shop it, you upgrade your closet. You upgrade your closet.
Walk around town with an ass like that. Walk around town, pump tags like that. Walk around town with a bling like that. With the bling like that, with the ice like that. Walk around town with an ass like that. Walk around town, pump tags like that. Walk around town with a bling like that. With the bling like that, with the ice like that.
Like brother polite, you the god of the earth. How do you know? Ask mama since your birth. Can't respect goddess, then you don't know your worth. Having real fun, my yacht real fertile. Love it when the goddess jump over that hurdle. You could be a turtle, but your ass got a cutter. Came from the bottom and she pop it like a turnip. She pop up like a turnip.
Do it for next summer.
Oh, we are back. We are back.
You're still black.
I'm still black. Welcome back to the
Water
show.
shit. Yeah, playing in the water.
That's crazy. All right. Welcome back to the show. We are back here live at the Vault. Yeah, man. Just playing us a little bit of music up in there. You know how we do it up in here.
Tarantino, if you didn't know.
That's the name of the song, Tarantino. You can see that on the newest Smokers mixtape,
2021.
We got some bonus stuff, man. We about due for another album. It's about due for one.
Video coming
I'm about to say, Freshmyne Gouda's video is gonna be ready. We should have that ready by the next episode.
Oh, Lord.
So we gonna be able to go in real ham on that one. I was watching and editing that, and it's looking real good. Freshmyne Gouda. I was like, man, Gouda has been getting in more and more shape, y'all. Y'all ladies gonna have to figure out something in a second. Show them the guns and
They can't see all that.
No, you can't show them too much. You can't do that. Okay.
Pay-per-view. You ever seen Mayweather just out there?
You're right. Mayweather just don't be socking and boxing with nobody just showing them the skills and stuff. Man, I see you got puppies and stuff over there, beautiful. I got you. Lord, she got puppies.
Hey, y'all one of the best spirit guys.
Hey, you ain't lying. She
real,
ain't
though.
never lied on that.
Ooh-wee.
That was a key point right
The
there.
universe dropped it on.
Thank you.
Dogs are super spiritual guys. You know, they have a good energy and they vibrate on like a love frequency.
Man, I never
So it's
forget.
crazy, man. What you saying? What you
I
saying?
never forget. Went to the upper room and the dog wouldn't let me out. He
Man,
said, hold up, buckle
dogs
up,
is
bro.
like, hold on. You ain't ready to go back inside there, sir.
The dog would not let me leave, bro. I went to the upper room.
He like,
The dog, it
sir?
wasn't vicious either. It was just like, nah, bro, stay right there. Like, I tried to walk out 3 times. He blocked my path. I say, well, fuck it. I'm going to buckle up then.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I was gonna say, since we were building on this topic, I wanted to ask you, Freshmyne Gouda, how does my spirituality affect my purpose?
Man, again, it affects your purpose in a major way. If I'm drunk driving, I may be feeling some type of way. If I'm drunk driving and I'm just listening to some cool jams, I may be coasting. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm drunk driving, I'm slapping some murder music. Hey, I might be on some road rage and all type of shit. So again, your spirituality controls the mood you in, the things you see, you know what I'm saying, your perception of things, it controls all of that, man. So if your spirit ain't right, your destination finna be bumpy, man. You gonna
You'll be
go down some,
thumping.
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some shit. Yeah, so you really gotta get that straight, like Bewtiful was saying.
Yeah.
She had to reset totally.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the first step
Yeah.
of getting in tune with yourself. You have to first conduct the analysis of who I am. What do I feel? Why do I feel this way? And really understand it. From that point, you can move forward and learn new ways of thinking. Learn, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not even learn new ways of thinking. Just understand why you think that way. And if that's truly how you feel and you dedicated to that, hey, that's one of the pillars that says this is who I am. So boom, first check, we here. We keep going from there. You know what I'm saying? And again, just because you say I'm this doesn't mean you have to be this all the time. This is just a self-check of where you are. You can go up, you can go down, you know what I'm saying? It's just an elevation tool. You got to know where you at before you elevate. You can't elevate until you know where you at, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Freshmyne Gouda, that's a super good point. You got to be able to know what's going on. If it's something about
That's good.
When it comes to cars and stuff, if you know that I'm putting the best gasoline in my car, if I know that I'm going to the best mechanics in the world,
Man.
like you know that in your subconscious mind, I know that the car that I got, it's only 4 people in the world that got it because it's so expensive. When you drive that mug, you driving with the most confidence. You're driving with, when you hit corners, you know we're both about to hit the corner. I can hit the corner better than him.
Yeah.
like your car, that's a
car
Honda.
built for that.
It's
Man.
made for that.
You know what I mean?
So that's what I feel like. Having your spiritual in check or having your spirit in order, meaning knowing who you are, identifying yourself, feeling your fingerprint. Feeling what you are truly as a fingerprint. What do I really want to do? Do I do hair just because I'm surviving to do hair? You know what I mean? Am I doing music videos or doing other things like that just because I watched somebody else or my mom forced me to do this? Why sometimes we fall into the trap of being able to mimic others and just doing things that we feel are going to make you successful.
Those habits again, that spirit.
And you know what?
When you learn those habits.
Yeah.
Okay. I follow that 100%, and I only say that because you just speaking about doing things because you see other people doing it. Like I tell people all the time, I can mimic almost anything I see someone do.
Yeah.
And I know how to do all these things. I can do hair.
Yeah.
I can do nails. I can watch a tutorial and be like, oh, okay, and get it done.
And got it. Yeah.
I did medical stuff, all this, but it still doesn't feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Man.
And I can say
Your
that
purpose.
now, and I think I'm probably one of the few people that I know that has touched bases in a lot of areas of things. I've done auto mechanic. I've done the adult life. I've done medical work. I can draw. I can do all these things. And that looked cool, so I wanted to do it. I did it. Good. I want to cook it. I want to try that. I went and had something to eat, and based off of what I was eating, I imitated it at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still don't feel like this is what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Just because I'm able to do it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. My calling, I don't feel like that's where I'm being led. Because every time I try and think I'm supposed to be here, I find myself starting over again.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not even all about that.
Now I'm doing that.
Yeah. It's not even always about like that. It's about the process of what you're learning while you're going through the treadmill. Is what I say. You know what I mean? Because think about it. The treadmill, you're not going anywhere at all, but you're still getting in shape.
Gotta spin that gas wisely, man.
It's spinning and spinning and spinning. You're running, sweating. Ain't going nowhere, but you're getting in shape. And so you got to be able to look at that in life. It's like it's no purpose. A lot of people say it's like a purpose. No, it's really no purpose, but the purpose to learn that you are the purpose. You know what I mean? There's no purpose except for you.
Your time is like your gas, man. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
Some people be driving, they charge people to actually use this gas. Like, bruh, you want me to come get you from over there? You about to use my time. You about to use my gas. You know what I'm saying?
You know
so
what?
same thing.
Sometimes your purpose can be something simple, just simplicity. Your purpose might be just to learn these trades, to be with that man or that woman, to help benefit them and better them, to get to the next pedestal, but together.
Yeah.
I feel we're supposed to be equally with somebody. Yeah. So your gifts and your knowledge and your spiritual, everything should collide together. So what you lack, I should try to help benefit, and vice versa. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like maybe my purpose is to learn all this shit. So when I get with that man I'm supposed to be with, these might be things that he don't know that I can bring to the table and we bring together.
I believe
and
that.
then we go to where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it might not be, maybe I'm not supposed to be a doctor or this and that, but I just might have to be his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes that's enough. You got to be cool with that, and that's why I say, especially a lot of mothers or women or even men. Sometimes, and I don't like when, and this is kind of drifting somewhere else. You got to accept. I know we're in the creative business, and it does get a lot of shine, but you could be a plumber for the rest of your life and still live your purpose. You know what I mean? You got to state that for the record. You could be a plumber or someone that just works in that and just provides for the family, has good times, and you've done what you were supposed to do in life. You know, we do stuff within the creative field, which is people that are doing the plumber and really got flows and want to rap.
I feel like
You know what I mean?
man. People get too caught up on the image again. You're supposed to take the knowledge, take the trait. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, your occupation don't make you who you are. You take your occupation and use that to fund who you are. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Or to at least express yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to ignite yourself, man. To ignite yourself, because I say this, you're going to be breathing, living, you're going to be hurting, you're going to be doing so many things in this life. So why not be doing the thing that you love to do as well? Why are you playing yourself? You're going to go through the pain again, suffering again, new job, new this, new that, but you're scared. But you're scared to jump in to just try a song. Let's create an album, one movie. Let's say a movie and we done. Like, you know what I mean? But we fall into the fear. I don't know. I haven't been to school. I haven't been this and haven't done that. You can't get caught in that. You can create. If I told you to close your eyes and create a story and from beginning to end, you can do that.
Like, let's say you're supposed to live. Your purpose is to live abundantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that means just like, in everything you do, you're supposed to express greatness, give your best, or try to give that effort. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not you doing your best, somebody gonna learn from that. Just peeping you give that effort, like, damn, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's the habits I'm supposed to learn. So, you know, just demonstrate it in yourself. You're a walking billboard for whatever you believe. You know what I'm saying? Let people see you demonstrating that. Then they'll exercise those habits. Let them see you doing these habits consistently. And they'll pick up some of these traits. They may not pick up every one of them, but they gonna pick up some of these habits that rub off, and they do their thing. But like Bewtiful said, they gonna do their thing. You might pick up some traits from them seeing their habits where you've been doing something and you like, wait a minute, they did that a little differently. Let me try that. Or, you know what I'm saying, add that to my arsenal. It's always, when you label yourself, you limit yourself. You don't allow yourself to change and be fluent. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Let me see what it says. I'm trying to see what it says right here. It says, facts, your purpose is your purpose no matter what it looks like. Yeah, it's true. Your purpose is just what it is. You know what I mean? It's just who you are. And we put the paintbrush to tell the world what we want it to look like. I want to look like a plumber. I want to look like this. I want to be that. And that's what you decide to present it. But like I said, the story that's truly going on is the background story of why you're even doing it in the first place. Why do you uphold and keep certain morals and values? Why? You know what I mean? You choose that and create that. So never lose that part. We're saying a lot of this stuff so everybody can understand. Never to lose that part of yourself that is the reason why you went in that direction, the reason why you dyed your hair in the first place. You know, there's something that is helping you and guiding you, which is your higher self. We'll give you the cheat codes right now. Your higher self, which we call the Most High or Source, God, whatever you want to label it. That's assisting you to be able to go into the direction of your destiny. And it's going to constantly push you and mold you and chisel you to the best version of yourself. So I definitely commend everybody that's been going through it. If you see that it's getting hard, you see that the things are happening, know that that's the part of the hill that is the most steepest. Because when you're running from the bottom of the hill and you're getting up to the top, it starts getting hard. Once you get to that one part, it's like, I feel like I'm running in place, you know. And that's why you got to do it. Go ahead, read it out.
Go another cheat code, man. Get your sponge ready. Soak this shit.
Yeah.
Say most of us listen to the people who raised us, but we all need to do is break our agreements with them in our minds. 100%. A lot of the stuff that we learned as kids wasn't bad, but it was just our parents demonstrating what they learned. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And as we evolved in the world, we understand that some of those things weren't necessarily right, or not all of the truth was being given to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's our duty to take what they taught us and do our own research, do our own work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Expound on that. Don't just, if somebody walk up to you right now and tell you anything, your drawers is dirty, you just gonna believe that, bro?
You better go in the bathroom and smell.
Like,
you better go.
Is
that me?
So with everything we do, it's not wrong to question it. You know what I'm saying? Question it yourself. Understand it.
Yeah.
And then if you came to the same conclusion that they got, go ahead, believe it. But if you get something different, it's not that they led you astray. They gave you the knowledge that they was given. They did the best to supply you with the tools that they was given. Now you take the tools and you do your thing. Teach the next person how to do it better with the next tools. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. To each one, teach one. You know what I mean? I know it sounds so, that whole typical story about teaching a man how to fish and all that, but it's true.
Real life.
It comes with your energy as well. You can teach a person or guide a person or help a person go in the same direction for their energy spiritually. What up, Foxy lady? But I'm telling you, it's up to us to be able to make sure that we keep our hand on the steering wheel. If you keep your hand on the steering wheel, you're not going to have to worry about where it's going to go because my hand is on the steering wheel. I'm not in the back seat watching of your dream. I hope Fresh turn right. I want to go to rally.
You ever been riding with somebody turned up, boy?
They scare you. They scare you.
Shit, if you ain't never been a seatbelt wearer in your life, nigga, you buckle up, sit up straight, and hold everything.
You put the second seatbelt on you too. You know the other one over there.
You know that little rail you supposed to hang your clothes on? Nah, nigga, I'm hanging on, bro.
You want to fill the car. I got you. You want to make sure your car ain't doing that, man. Definitely. Well, shout out to Osar the Great in the building. We see you in there, Osar.
What up, O?
What up,
O?
you
handsome king?
Hey. Yep. Put that in his head. Let him know what's up.
Sauce, he know it.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break real fast while we got you guys. This definitely is a great build. We're going to keep building on this. We have to keep knowing that we can't forget about the spirit, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't care how you cut it, how you shape it, how you form it. Can't forget about that spirit, man, that inner being that like I said, is always needing you. It's always needing you. So sometimes you got to take some time out, man. You might need to take an Epsom salt bath, might have to take some breathing. Hey, breathing is a key thing.
Give everybody else some of your time. Why not give yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Give yourself a little something. All right, let's go to this commercial real quick. Make it happen. All right, we'll be back. The Vote, HMS Network. Yeah. HMS Network. Subscribe to our YouTube. You have videos, or do you need them? Subscribe today. And you better bring your money, because we don't take food stamps. At him again. Music video for the day.
I'm from the south, so you know I cook good. Southern belle, so I stay looking good. From the south, so I got a gentleman. Oh, the door, or I ain't walking in. Buy me nice things, take me on a trip. Love my country music, but I love my trap shit. Listen to Shania, but the baby on the list. Ain't no need to judge, cause it is what it is. Cowboy hat with J's on my feet. I got a horse with some grills in my teeth. Circle small, so I stay out of reach. Can't be me, you like me. Cowboy hat with J's on my feet. I got a horse with some grills in my teeth. Circle small, so I stay out of reach. Can't be me, you like me. I'm from the south, so you know I stay thick. Skinny waist, tight jeans, red lip. Bad mouth, cut you out real quick. I'm a lady, but I'm crazy when I flip.
Yo, so this is my new little spot. It's like a studio, got the lights.
What you mean, your spot? Like, you own it, or?
Kind of like that. It's like, don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, just follow me, trust me.
Buy me nice, take me on a trip. Love my country music, but I love my trap shit. Listen to Shania, but the baby on the list. Ain't no need to judge, cause it is what it is. Cowboy hat with J's on my feet. I got a horse with some grills in my teeth. Circle small, so I stay out of reach. Can't be me, you like me. Cowboy hat with J's on my feet. I got a horse with some grills in my teeth. Circle small, so I stay out of reach. You can't be me, you like me.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Stupid.
What?
I love it.
Shout out to Action 5150, lady. Look, he's trying to come back. Look, he's trying to get the remix. Trying to give us the remix.
Man,
Hey, you fucking say hi. That's
J's
fine.
on
Don't give it. I got J's on my face.
Cowboy hat on my
Hey, let's get that. That's for Action 5150 Jackson. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
stupid. He's stupid.
Yeah, he was funny too. Bless me. But yeah, so we're back on the vote. We thank you guys for tuning in, man. Today has been an amazing show so far. Just building on some spiritual talks about success. Kind of getting everybody's opinions on that. We got the viewers is definitely involved. Osar the Great, I see him right there. Shout out. But yeah, man. Just yeah, say what's up. I was gonna talk to you more. Too beautiful. When it comes to with women, because I feel like, you know, and this is kind of a side note, but well, spirit and love kind of go hand in hand a little bit like that. How connected do you have to be when it comes to a love aspect? I would say when it comes to your craft and actually dealing with others, because some people have like rude attitudes. Obviously, they don't go by moral principles of you got to treat someone a certain type of way. So I would say to you, like, what do you think? What's your opinion on that when people that's not flowing like in that love energy or flowing in that love type of way?
I think honestly that kind of falls into yourself and where you're at within yourself spiritually. If you put yourself, I put myself on a higher pedestal. So just because you're in a rugged move, I have to sometimes check myself because I don't want your energy to come to me and make me that way. Because like I was saying earlier, you know, who you're around, that energy bounces to you. It comes to you, it rubs off. And people don't understand that just because you feel a certain way and you can go around somebody that doesn't feel a certain way, it's just, it is what it is. No.
Yeah.
People can be upset and mad and all of a sudden
it rubs
you're
off.
mad,
Yeah, I used to say this all the time.
you just mad.
Yeah, I used to say this all the time. I'm like, you got to look at your spirit. Like, if you had white carpet, in your house, in your all of your house, everyone that walked in your house, I don't care who you are, you could be the dirtiest person. All you were like, you see a truck driver coming in there with some boots, you're like, hey bro, you can't even bring them in the door. You gonna be like, and so why would we treat our spirit man any different? Like, just come on down, come on in, tell me something, chill with me.
I say you gotta check yourself. And
you're right.
You're gonna have to ask yourself, do I want to, like, I know you upset and you feeling some type of way. Now, am I gonna let that energy rub off on me and
Yeah.
just go the fuck off and bitch and woo woo, and now I'm in that same space and my whole mood switched?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna be like, you know what? You can approach the situation. You have to figure out first off what the problem is and approach the situation totally differently. Because you gotta remember too, your energy can rub off on them.
Yeah. At the end of the day, just like they can affect you, you can affect them. That's so true.
So be a positive effect.
So I can be in a great positive mood and be like, oh, this bitch is tripping.
Yeah.
It's cool. She gonna come at me crazy and be like, look, I understand you feeling some type of way, but I'm not in that space today. So what's the problem? Let's address it and let's have a good day.
Demonstration.
I had that happen to me today, matter of fact.
Wow. Look.
One of my patients, and she was just going off on the text, and I had to be like, you know what? You're not gonna mess up my vibe.
Yeah.
We're just gonna end this whole thing here. You enjoy yourself. We'll reschedule you and call it a day. And she kept going and kept going and kept going, and I'm like, yo, I felt my energy.
Yeah, you felt it changing.
I was 2 seconds.
From snatching her, huh? You about to snatch her.
I blocked her. I was like, fuck this. I blocked her. I turned my music back up and I got into my own headspace.
You feel me?
And I left it alone. You know what I mean? That was me checking myself because one, I'm also at work.
Exactly.
Going off on people. 2, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
So when it comes to situations and I know that's not who I want to be,
yeah,
I can't allow people to bring me out of character to become that person I used to be.
Yeah.
Because that's not who I am today. Not trying to be.
Yeah. Yeah, you in full control of who you want to be, who you want to wake up to be any day. I say you wake up and you say, I'm about to be her. You could be definitely that her. You know, I don't want to say no other names. We're going to say that her. Wake up and be that her.
All my wigs have names. And every time that wig comes on, a personality comes with it. So.
Look, Letty talking about the carpet over there.
So you gotta watch that shit, man.
Seriously.
Shoes off. Y'all know the rules. Shoes off.
Boundaries. Yeah, man. But okay, cool. We got a little bit left on the show, so we'll leave it open for if you guys had any questions within the comments or within the people watching the show, either on the Bigo or in the YouTube. We'll leave it open if you guys had any questions about, you know, the topic today or questions, period. We'll leave it open for that, and we'll just sit here and we'll chill for a little bit. I like when we get when we kind of we had one more question. Hold on, I think it was one more question on here. Let me just check. Let me just make sure. I got people behind the scenes, y'all. They be on us like when we don't be like, what happened to the script? Like you didn't listen to the script. I'm like, my bad. Look, I don't want no trouble. I don't want to deviate from the script. Lord Jesus. All right, let's see.
Trying to do job
I answered that one
out there.
Okay. Yep, I did that. I did that. Look, check.
Did that.
Yep. How do you balance? Booyaka, booyaka.
Okay, I got a question.
What's up?
How do y'all feel sex plays a role within your spirituality and work? Because
and work. Ooh, that's a Freshmyne Gouda. That's a Freshmyne Gouda question.
Nowadays, you know, are not understanding transferable energies and sleeping with damn near everybody.
Yeah.
And then working within the industry around everyone. So you got all these different energies within yourself. How do you feel that affects you in this industry?
So, man, tell you like this.
Spiritually, when they think in panties and bras.
Get the sponge. Get the
so
sponge.
Yeah, get that sponge, right?
Get the sponge. Here you go. Get the sponge. Gouda.
You know, I'm a certified stepper in these streets, man. So, you know, with that question, man, sex always plays a major role in influencing your spirit. Again, if you ain't got your spirit ready, don't be traveling down them roads, man. Because once you do, you attach to this person, regardless how you thought you didn't like this motherfucker or whatever.
You're right.
Once you have sex with this person, it's certain things in your mind that's gonna change. You may let shit pass that you wouldn't have let pass. You know damn well you don't fuck around like that. But because you done stroked that thing, now you feeling all in your emotions. You know what I'm saying? See, people gotta understand what emotions is. It's your compass. It leads you to stuff. You can feel them, but don't get trapped in there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with love. You can't get trapped in there.
Yeah.
It can fuel you, it can drive you, but it can also
get caught up in it,
drown your ass. You know what I'm saying? So when you do stuff like
crazy.
having sex with people, your mind's confused now because usually you only do this with motherfuckers that you feel a certain way about. You know what I'm saying? So now your mind is trying to understand chemically. Okay, well, he did this. Do I feel this way about this person? You got to get into yourself and understand that. If this is what you doing, you just stroking shit, hey man, you gonna have some feelings out there, even if you just stroking shit. This person has now become a part of you. Your souls have become one.
Bonded.
Those bad habits that they got, oh, you ain't just picking them up now. They own
tying.
you.
Yeah, you tying.
Saying?
You gotta
so
take
you,
a long,
you really gotta
long
work
wrench
to get rid of these things. You know what I'm saying? So again, like she said, don't be just running around jumping in stuff if you ain't ready for that. As far as how you gonna be looked at, one, you shouldn't be stroking nobody you gotta concern yourself tainting your image. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You grown, you decided to do this, so what made you feel like, oh, they gonna think, fuck them, you did that. You know what I'm saying? So if this ain't right with you, this is where it should be wrong. It's not about what these people think because I did this, that, and the other. No. It has to do with you. Are you okay with why you did that? Who you connected with? If you okay with it, hey, you shouldn't have did it in the first place if you wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Shouldn't have been there, but at the same time, yeah, you're right. You have the key on who you connect with, who, and for us as men is who we enter in, and women have that key on who enters in them.
Again, and making a mistake is doing it once, maybe twice. You don't make mistakes. I don't make mistakes the same ones 3-4 times. I don't know.
You gotta know.
I make mistakes, but
it's all about discernment. That's a key word that we use all the time. Discernment. You're gonna have discernment in all areas, even when you're about to eat it. Like you better discern yourself about something that's gonna hurt your stomach and gonna give you digestion.
I've literally done that.
Yeah,
like,
you be like,
had
I
a
ain't gonna
piece
eat
of cake,
this.
bro. I know I done ate all the food. My stomach like, nigga, you do not need no more cake in your stomach. But my mouth is like, bro, this shit gonna taste so bomb. I gotta have it. I know I'm about to be sick in the morning, nigga. Bet that cake I ate. But I learned my lesson when I woke up in the morning. I wasn't sitting there, oh, nigga, my stomach. Nigga, you knew your stomach was gonna be hurting, bro. Shut the fuck up and get moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's key and vital to be for that spirit man or woman to be on point. It's super key because if not, you're gonna be hitting your head in the dark. Imagine going in a room full of lights and certain stuff all in there. You just bop, hitting your head all through life. It does not always have to be hard. It does not always have to be crazy. You know, it doesn't always have to be a bumpy ride, like Freshmyne Gouda was saying.
Keep it real with the man in the mirror, like Mike was telling y'all. Man, that man in the mirror. You lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to him. You could try to, but that other motherfucker behind that man in the mirror, as soon as you start telling that lie, he start telling you, like, nigga, for real.
Yeah, you already know.
You gonna try that right now?
Once you start telling a lie to anybody, you start mumbling out your mouth. Your inner self is like,
if you gotta stand in the mirror and tell yourself more than 3 times that this is true and you know it ain't. Stop it.
The problem. There's a problem.
You gonna have to start checking that engine, bruh.
Oh Lord, yeah, there's a problem.
Well, and then I gotta say too, you know, when you have sexual encounters with people, especially like people who are in the adult industry, that's all that is sexual encounters. You gotta
imagine that. That's soul tie on soul tie on soul tie, tying a knot multiple times.
Pieces is coming to you, man.
Y'all, that's double Dutch. That ain't no soul. That's double Dutch.
But you see, that's that industry right there. You gotta have a strong ass spirit, and you gotta have a strong ass mind to deal with that.
You.
Some people shouldn't be driving.
You gotta decipher too, home life, business life, and how to maintain the two, because you're transferring, like we said, them energies.
You got, and it follows with you at home.
Energies you bring home.
Yeah, to your house.
Who got a wife at home, or you know, their significant other, and you over there cheating, and say it's only one time, you never see her again, but that girl got issues. You over here bringing that to her. Now your wife over here acting crazy. You can't figure out why she got these mood swings, and you tripping, and it's like, what the fuck? Now she over here looking behind the closet, you know.
Oh Lord,
hey, you gotta shut that shit down. That's when you sit down and have a talk.
Yeah,
hold up, bro.
Yeah, I seen these cats out here horrible in the streets.
Hey, but it come with owning your shit, man. Own your shit.
That's gotta be real.
Man, this for
It be
real, for
and
real.
People don't. A lot of people play with it, and that's the thing. Also, you play with it and bind yourself to these individuals that have bad intentions, false intentions, and no intentions at all for you.
Yeah.
And you place yourself and your spirit in jeopardy on its own by doing that.
Yeah.
Because
for
not
a
only
moment.
is it breaking it down, because you're giving yourself to another individual as well, a piece of you. So it's draining you. And if you're not spiritually strong enough to maintain all these things you're doing and take that time to regenerate yourself and level yourself out, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Get the sage.
Look, like what Letty was saying, some should sage that kitty. Some should sage the kitty, like put it all between their legs, around their back.
Like, what you doing? Hey man, I'm trying to get all this negative
Sage
shit out of here, girl. Hold up. Hit him with the Palo Santos too. Don't play with it.
Yeah, you come in the bathroom. She got a bush on the floor. She got a sage bush on the floor. She's standing over it. Like, what you doing?
I might hit my Dougie.
She tried to make sure. She said, "I'm making sure that the essence is right down there."
Yeah.
Let it breathe,
man.
And you know what? I had to go through, because of my past and the life I had previously, I had to also go through a spiritual cleanse.
Yeah,
And
you're
y'all know
right.
that I had to go through a deep spiritual cleanse to release myself of these bonds and ties I had.
Different ties,
and honestly, if you're not trying to build that spiritual connection with yourself and the Most High and get into your higher self, you're really not going to see the difference, because it's not really, you're not doing it genuinely and really
work.
for it to be that way.
Yeah,
And
it's work.
I did it. I felt completely, my thought process, my outlook on things started to change. How I felt about certain things I used to do started to change. And even my movements and how I went about things started to change.
Yeah,
It
how
took
you
a
are.
lot for me to break those bonds and tie, but I
made
did
new
it.
consistent habits.
Praying, all these different things I had to do, cleansing myself. I did it, but I felt it.
Well,
You know what
look.
I'm saying?
Well, look. We gonna have to probably come back in on. Look, y'all was talking a little bit about this sexual stuff. I'm like, we gonna have to come back in on this topic
That's a
about.
big part of the industry,
Because
though.
we got about like 2 more minutes. This is crazy. We almost out of time. I'm like, it kind of spun off. Yeah, I know. Ain't it crazy? 2 more minutes. I looked at the time. I'm like, we can't.
Every time we talk about this stuff, the time's like, shoot.
The time is like,
Step in that matrix.
we gonna grow up and make it longer. Once we get over 1,000 fans, we'll start to grow up and be able to go a little bit longer. But yeah, so we thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Vault. We're here live, Freshmyne Gouda.
Yes,
We got
oh
Bewtiful
boy, yes,
on the
sir.
1s and 2s. Let's see if I can log it in real quick. Let's see if I can put the tags in there. Boom.
Wow, get them fingers ready.
Do it right. You do it right.
Ooh, hit him. Let me see him move, baby. Ooh,
We
I like
thank
the way
you.
move it.
For tuning in once again to the Vault.
Yeah.
You're live. Thank you. Make sure you push the subscribe button on there. We need 1,000 subscribers, so we're definitely on that mission right now. So make sure you go ahead and push that subscribe button. Share it with somebody. We need more people on here. If you got a cousin, a baby mama, a auntie, somebody that has a talent, tell her to make sure that they hit us up. You got somebody that look like Denzel, he can act.
Hey,
Tell him to holla
people
at
in
us.
Vegas, man. I know you got talent doing videos, singing, all that. Holla at your boy. Don't be afraid. Show something.
Don't be scared. You don't need to be scared, okay?
Let me see it.
So we appreciate you guys once again. What you gotta say?
Yeah, hit that thing.
Look down below. So we appreciate y'all again for tuning in to the Vault. The Royal Flush Crew, we are here and we are out of this thing. Shout out to Letty Let behind the camera. Shout out to Mom. Shout out to Osar the Great. Shout out to Diva. Shout out to the Big O family.
In the building.
Thank y'all, man. Another successful show. We out here.